Last month, various photographs started to make the rounds on social media, showing what appeared to be ancient Mayan artifacts. Interestingly, some of these stood out because they showed what looked like mysterious beings, with some going on to say they looked eerily similar to aliens. Now more photographs have emerged online showing similar looking artifacts. A month on and it's still tough to track down where these photographs came from. They first showed up on UFO groups online, while others posted them to UFO related websites. The original story goes that researchers were exploring an ancient Mayan system when they discovered these artifacts. Reports on where they were found vary depending on where you read, along with websites not being able to track down the original people who made the discoveries. Regardless though, they report that a team of archaeologists were surprised to find the ancient ruins, saying that it's one of the biggest discoveries in the area in recent years. One report states that the artifacts were discovered during the building of the Mayan train. Currently, construction work is underway to build a large railway in Mexico. The construction began in December 2018, with various people coming forward and saying that strange discoveries have been made in the area. These mysterious artifacts were discovered in a region known as Quintana Roo. There's no other way to describe these artifacts other than they look like extraterrestrials, possessing big eyes, a large oval head and matching the overall shape of the grey alien. This has had social media users convinced that these are the real deal. Because these images were only posted a month ago, it's tough to track down more information about them, who found them and where they're currently being held. Now new images have surfaced, with users saying these new artifacts were found in a similar location. Online users have said these new discoveries are part of the same hoard, while others have said they were discovered at the same time, but it's taken a while for them to be uploaded online. One user said the following about these discoveries. What I find interesting about these new discoveries is how they look so similar to the ones just posted. I can't find any websites attributed to these discoveries, so I find it hard to believe that someone would create them with the sole intention of selling them. I can't track down who owns these. They are very interesting and could help shed some light on the history of the area." End quote. While another person said the following. "I'm not sure about these discoveries. To me it seems just a bit too perfect. Perhaps they're real in the sense that someone put them there. Maybe someone made them as a joke and put them in an excavation site. To me it just seems too good to be true." End quote. Not everyone was impressed with the finds though. After the images got put online, various users started to ask archaeologists in the region whether these finds were genuine, with one Mexican archaeologist saying that these are fake, and that although they were allegedly found with other Mayan artifacts, it's thought they were placed here in order to make the findings seem more genuine. With one person going on to say the following. "If this was the real deal, it would be one of the biggest archaeological discoveries ever made. I can't find much information about this either. Searching people only brings up a few results. I think that these are fake." End quote. One thing people have mentioned though is that if these are fake, it seems like a lot of work to go through. Why would someone go out of their way to spend countless hours creating these artifacts, only for them to be shut down by archaeologists when they're finally discovered? This one user said the following. "I'm on the edge about these discoveries. On one hand they sound too good to be true, but on the other hand I want to believe. I'm sure if these are real though, they'll likely be taken and stored away somewhere. I doubt these will be given any serious consideration. After all, could you imagine if these turned out to be real? It would pretty much rewrite history." End quote. This person said the following. "To be honest, 2020 can't get any worse, can it? So discovering alien artifacts underneath Mexico doesn't seem far-fetched. Let's see what else 2020 brings." End quote. The ancient Mayan civilization grew and flourished in the southern part of Mexico and Guatemala. They were one of the most important ancient civilizations that ever existed on planet Earth. The Mayan civilization is known to be the first ones to use rubber creation diverse products, 3,000 years before people had ever heard of rubber. The Mayans believed in the nature of life. For them, nothing was ever born and nothing ever died. This belief actually inspired their view of the cosmos and the gods. Just like the Egyptians, Mayans were also brilliant astronomers and mathematicians. Mayans are credited for the invention of the number 0 and measuring the length of the solar years with great accuracy. The Mayan script is also one of the things that makes them stand out. It's the only known developed writing system of the pre-Columbian Americans. The earliest inscriptions and identifiable Mayan writing is believed to go back to the 3rd century BCE. However, going back in 2012, several mysterious artifacts were said to have been discovered. It started when the Mexican government showed off these incredible artifacts. These were featured on a few websites and caused excitement in the archaeological community. It was also said that the Mexican government kept them hidden away for over 80 years. Researchers soon came forward and said the artifacts had been discovered inside an ancient pyramid, and this pyramid was said to have been unexplored, with the researchers at the time discovering a massive haul of these artifacts. Interestingly, it became very obvious that these are not everyday artifacts, and what we see on them include depictions of UFOs and aliens. This topic interests many of us and the photographs soon went viral, with many wanting to know the truth behind them. However, it wasn't long before people started to question the true nature of these artifacts. When first looking at them, it does appear as if the carvings bear a striking resemblance to extraterrestrials. As you can imagine, the UFO community welcomed these objects with open arms, as they thought it detailed first-hand encounters with alien life. It's now believed though by most researchers that the artifacts are fake, and that people were trying to make quick money by selling the story. This has angered some of the UFO community, as all this does is discredit their ideas and views. There are some, however, that think these artifacts are real, and that this story was put out there in order to cover it up, and stop people talking about it. Regardless, to this day there seems to be an ongoing debate about whether advanced ancient civilizations really existed. So what do you make of these mysterious artifacts that have just been discovered? Do you think they're the real deal or just fakes? Also, if you think they're real, what do you think they're depicting? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.